this market is, while we are saying that the market is hot, on another hand, there are people who are trying to exit with losses. But transaction-wise, certainly, I think over the next 2 to 3 months, we should be seeing some transactions from people who are eager to get out. And we are also seeing people who have held back and have accumulated more bonuses and cash now and ready to get into the market.
So if, like the Sentosa Cove examples that you just cited, if they have the money, why are they selling it at a loss? Why do you think that is so?
For the ultra rich, if you are worth 300 to 500 mil, losing 2 million to walk away and then reinvesting that money into Tesla shares might make you back the 2 million loss that you have taken in Sentosa Cove.
Are you saying then that they view the Singapore market as something maybe to hold back on and maybe revisit down the line? Or there are better things out there?
That's possible because for a foreigner who sold his investment here, getting back into residential investment would be another 20% of stamp duties, which meaning that if they were to sell now, it means that they are unlikely to get back in until our stamp duty regime is changed.
In the last 6 months, I've not actually handled many distress sales, which you would normally have dealt with in the Asian financial crisis of 1997, 1998, in 2008 after the Lehman crisis. Because in those cases, the government didn't prop up the economy at all and let free economic forces flow. So as you know, there are rental rebates, there are loan deferments. Importantly, the GSS scheme is still in place and people still have jobs. And I think companies are also not ready to retrench because they're taking the GSS support. Now, that ends on the 31st of March, unless, of course, it is extended. But I think there's only so much the government can prop up the economy because we've dipped a lot into our reserves already. So like Swee Yong says, wait 1 or 2 more months and then let the economy be free flow and let the economy correct itself properly. And I think that's where you'll then see again distress sales coming back.
So it's sort of like an akan datang situation. It's going to come for sure.
That's what we feel. I mean, that's what we real estate practitioners feel because there's still money propping up the real estate market in Singapore. And we're just waiting for when there's no more money coming in.
Okay. Vina, you've dabbled in the market, you've built a portfolio. Would you consider this a good time to get into the space?
If I were a property agent, I would tell you anytime is a good time to buy. But if you are somebody like me who's a property investor, that I have to pay additional buyer stamp duties and I'm bound by seller stamp duty now. And when I buy a property in the market, I can't even get a decent or positive net return, yet I cannot find any tenant or is past to get a very low rental. Why am I buying?
If your HDB is approaching 40 years of age, I think you should quickly sell to someone who is very rich and who is able to afford that following depreciation that comes after it has crossed the 40-year mark. If you are in a HDB flat that is now 20-something years, maybe you can still sell it to somebody and that buyer within the next 10 years might still be able to have the HDB flat hold its value, but subsequent to that, the value depreciation would then be relatively rapid as well.